Fucking Ethan Klein's lawsuit is back in the news. Oh, this. Okay. Man. I don't know what to make of this. I mean, I kind of do, but shit.
Okay.
Okay.
So, first of all, my intention of this statement is not to blame Ethan Klein or accuse him of malicious conduct. So, please refrain from making any hateful posts about him. If he
Oh.
believes he has a copyright claim, he is entitled to pursue it. My intention is to shed some light on the financial strain this is causing me and my family, and also why I made a settlement offer to Ethan. So, when this lawsuit began, it was unclear how myself and my family were going to survive this. It is only due to the unbelievable generosity of others that I have been able to afford the devastating financial effects of this lawsuit. I will forever be grateful for the kindness and support that I've received during this dark time in my life. We have raised just over $49,000 on my GoFundMe. I have also contributed another $5,000 from various marathons and fundraising, bringing the total up to $54,000. All of these funds were deposited into a separate bank account that I opened exclusively for legal expenses. None of these funds have been used for any personal expense. They have been used exclusively for my legal fees. These funds are not going to last much longer, given the needs of the litigation and the work that is being done to defend against Ethan Klein's lawsuit. In September, I made a settlement offer to Ethan for $17,500. This offer was publicly revealed by Ethan to his Instagram followers. This settlement offer that I
Imagine if she had this much to say when reacting to content. Oh, sorry.
made
That's
was in
not
no way,
funny.
shape, or form an attempt to make a payday. It was because the looming threat of financial ruin is a stress that I would not wish on to anyone. My mother, father, and sister all struggle with disability and housing instability. They are my family and they depend on me. Just this month, like many other low-income Americans, my mother and disabled sister had their food stamps taken away. Under the current political climate, the future of funding for other assistance is uncertain. I cannot afford to fail them. I simply want this nightmare to be over so that I can go back to providing my family with my full support. Ethan Klein is suing me for $150,000, which is the maximum damages for malicious copyright infringement.
God.
I
Damn
believe
it.
it is highly unlikely that a court would find me liable for copyright infringement at all, and certainly not
Oh,
malicious copyright infringement.
right.
My offer was tied to the maximum damages for normal copyright infringement, which has a maximum damage of $30,000. Considering it is unlikely there are any damages at
She offered to settle for $30,000. Is that what you're saying? That's a lot. Hang on. Let's carry on.
all that I could have caused,
Maybe.
even if I am found liable for copyright infringement, my offer of $17,500 felt very generous. For me, that is a lot of money, and
17.
it would have come
Okay.
directly from my own pocket. On this note, I want to
Jesus.
clarify
That's
that
a
any
lot.
donations that I have received are being used for my legal defense costs against Ethan, nothing else. These funds will not be a part of any settlement offer. In the event that we were to settle, I will take responsibility for any settlement, and any remaining funds would go towards the remaining parties that are also being sued by Ethan. I have no intention to keep any money from this fundraising for any personal use whatsoever. If we are unable to reach a settlement soon, this could stretch all the way to December of next year and cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars in lawyers' fees through the end of the trial. To be clear, I don't make anywhere near this kind of money. Like most Americans, I live paycheck to paycheck. I do not have any personal savings. Over the years, I've been stretched very thin because I help support multiple family members. I want to make it clear to Ethan, I will gladly set aside my ego and do whatever is necessary and consistent with my principles to resolve this matter and get back to what matters most to me, helping my family in this devastating financial climate. I feel deeply guilty even asking for community funding during such difficult times because I realize I'm asking for help from people who are also facing financial hardships. Since this lawsuit was announced, it has resulted in a barrage of hate and harassment that has been incredibly mentally taxing. Every day across all of my social media, I am relentlessly reminded that my life could be ruined, that myself and my family could wind up living on the streets, that Ethan is going to foreclose on my home. All realities that feel very real to me right now, and all being used by hateful onlookers to push me into killing myself. The thought of dealing with the constant doxing, threats to my life, and harassment for another year is extremely dark. This treatment wears on a person, and it has left me feeling extremely drained, isolated, and depressed. Moving forward, I'll continue to provide any updates on any future developments. It may end up being a long road, and I'm going to be working hard to keep up with the legal fees every month for as long as is necessary if this litigation is not settled soon. I've changed my GoFundMe goal to better reflect the cost of this sort of litigation. Again, these funds are exclusively for my lawyer fees. This is not money that will go towards any sort of settlement or to any of my personal expenses. Please consider donating or even signing up for a monthly donation. Check out any of my links below. You can also support by tuning in to any of my live streams and social media. Even just some positivity in the sea of negativity means everything right now. Thank you all so much for listening to my side of the story. And again, thank you all for the love and support. Okay, that's all I had to say. And yeah, obviously I'm reading.
On the one hand, it's like, I could never do this to someone. I could never do this to someone. I mean, I am kind of extra soft, I suppose. I mean, like, I make special accommodations to people who are like objectively fucking horrible to me when it comes to online community and whatever else. But fuck, like there are people I won't even call out on stream, regardless of what they do, just because I know it fucks them up so much. even if they just keep on poking at it. Yeah, fuck. But this, don't know. Are you not a hard man, Loner? I mean, you know, like people confuse a lot of. People get a lot of things confused and they don't really understand the way behavior can work on a gradient. Like, I'm pretty sure if people watched me for the first time and they were fairly normie and they watched a lot of like well put together sort of like saccharine fucking content, they'd probably look at me and think I was like a toxic nutcase, right? Like calling people cunts all the time and telling people to kill themselves and like fucking whatever else, like graphic imagery for how like shagged someone is in the brain. But at the end of the day, like that's what I do. I make fun of people for being stupid. Like if you boil it down, it's that. Whereas the behavior that you get on the other side is like this kind of thing.
Literally, who is this man? This is Lonerbox. He's one of the Destiny orbiters that was paid by the Destiny AIPAC to spread Zionist propaganda. Whenever Taylor Lorenz was talking about influencers that accepted dark money, she was talking about this guy. Somehow this guy got paid, was it $8,000 a month? And it's like nobody knows who he is. He has like 400 viewers, which there's like nothing wrong with that.
She has to remind herself because that's probably what she gets. Fuck me.
Like, I'm not like some big popular streamer, but it's like, how is he getting like $8,000 checks like from the government? You know, like literally.
Like it's all very corny and comically stupid. Would it not be for the fact that people believe it, right? And that's like you realize that if you were to accumulate every single bad thing I've said about someone like Hassan or Bad Empanada or fucking even as far as like even like Drew Pavlo and people like this, right? Like if you take and accumulate the Sargon, the stuff I say about these people, none of it actually matches the level of toxicity that's in this 43-second clip. Like in such a small space of time, I am funded by an organization, a dark money organization, to do propaganda for another country. Like what a like, and people believe that shit, right? And that is such a quick and easy way to assassinate someone's character and their credibility, and to like poison the well again. It's such a horrible fucking lie to tell about someone. And there is just something to be said for the fact that these people don't think they're doing anything wrong. They have no idea. But,
from a script, like obviously it was something that I wrote. And I don't know, like I don't want to be like criticized for like coming on camera and like crying and
in this climate, accusing someone of being paid by Israel is very dangerous. Yeah, especially because people with very loose financial or working connections to Israel, like even like the two, remember those two embassy staffers? They were staffers. They were not. They were staffers. They were not actually diplomats. They were not actually. And the conference that they were at was about fucking humanitarian aid for Palestinians, okay? And these guys, however, were still, they were murdered by someone, right? So yeah, someone getting a paid propagandist while people like fucking Noah dead behind the eyes Samson are coming and telling people that they need to escalate against the propagandists and protesting isn't enough and shit. Like, yeah, there's a lot of, in just a few seconds, the kind of shit that these people say about other people has really dangerous ramifications, but they don't care. Fuck.
Shit, because it's not something that I want to do. Like I've been put in this position where this is what I have to do to survive. And like I'm doing this knowing that it's going to result in like the whole fucking hate brigade, you know, like Asmongold, XQC, all of them are going to go live and make a video and make fun of me and laugh about how, you know, I'm going to lose everything and all this other messed up shit. And they're going to further profit off of my pain. You know, it just really sucks the position that I've been put in. And I just hope that I can move on from it soon. But if I can't, then I'm prepared to, you know, keep on moving forward and keep fighting. But in order to do that, it's like I have to make myself emotionally vulnerable.
Ethan offered creative ways to settle the lawsuit, but she went for AB and Olivia. I did not. What did you say about AB and Olivia?
But yeah, I can kind of answer some questions. Really should have settled immediately. Good luck. You're saying that, but that was never like really an option. People keep on saying things that they have no clue what they're talking about. So yeah, you should really like keep away from just saying things that you don't really know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that like, Casey? I learned that from the Destiny AIPAC. 8,000 a month. Good advice.
Thank you guys.
The Destiny AIPAC. What the like, it's so comical, but remember, audiences are fickle, and audiences of intelligent creators are generally fickle. What do you think the audience of this person's going to be like? Shit, right. Oh, you wanted to see the Palestine action? Yeah, 1 second. 1 second. Wait, what? That's a shorter clip of the same thing. Thank you. Police footage. Is it on Twitter or this is a Channel 4 news item? Is it a video though? Hang on.
Does AIPAC fund Damas?
I don't. Thank you for the $10, Jane. Appreciate it. What is it? Is this like an old event though? Are Palestine action just more violent than people made them out to be, or what's going on there? What are the responses to this? Oh no. Hang on, before we skip away. Oh, thanks for the donos, guys. Really get me through this hard time. You know, when people are when larger creators are coming down on me like a ton of bricks. Thank you so much.
September, I made a settlement offer to Ethan for $17,500.
Okay, I understand this is an XQC react, which probably means we're gonna have to watch a lot of this video again. But sorry.
This offer was publicly revealed by Ethan.
Chat next TTS.
For how much? For what?
In September, I made a settlement offer to Ethan for $17,500.
Oh, hell
This
no.
offer was publicly revealed by Ethan to his Instagram followers. My mother, father, and sister all struggle with disability and housing instability. They are my family and they depend on me.
Yo, I don't want to be cruel. I don't want to be cruel to this person, but double down. When I was getting sued with no information, she just doubled down and tripled down, saying the most outrageous lies about me, being a weirdo about it. I don't care. Now you're getting sued. We do not care. We don't give a single shit. I don't care what you guys say about this. Fuck you.
Just this month, like many other low-income Americans, my mother and disabled sister had their food stamps taken away.
Raise with any goal, knowing she'll be mocked in self. Yo, my viewer base only knows you because you tweet the most outrageous dog shit. Come here.
Why are people so fucking mean on the internet? Dude. I really wonder sometimes, like I wonder if I'm too soft on people who are so reckless with the truth and with their behavior on other people. But sometimes I'm just like, wait, no, the internet's a dark place. He's vicious. Fuck.
Out of left field for no reason, and you tweeted some outrageous things you knew were not true at the time. I didn't even engage with her community or her ever before she was doing this shit. Here, there, people didn't even know she existed until she did this shit. And then she didn't blame my friends for being what? Incels? What a cop out. Bro, what a zero IQ cop out, zero responsibility, zero acknowledgement, zero accountability. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I believe it is highly unlikely that a court would find me liable for copyright infringement at all. And so
okay, then okay. Bro, oh my god. Dude, I hate when people come in with an angle of like, oh, I'm the victim, oh, this is hard, whatever, and then just stand on business of a place of high ground. Buddy, you do not have the high ground. You don't have, you're not on top, little buddy. What is this? Oh, yo, dude. No, don't want me to lie.
When I was getting sued, she said weirdest lies. Now she's getting sued. IDC, fuck you. These Assange arbiters pick fights. Yeah. These sentences need to just pick one sentence. Look at what they do in newspaper articles. Just pick the best sentence, like the most self-contained, summarizing, succinct line, and then just throw it in there. What the fuck is that?
Then why settle for what fucking 1/14 of the fucking amount then? Why then?
Considering it is unlikely there are any damages at all that I could have caused, even if I am found liable for copyright infringement, my offer of $17,500 felt very generous. For me...
Dude, why is she making this public? What is this public statement? This is awful. Yo, what chat GPT lawyer told her to fucking go live and say this shit? This is actually awful.
For copyright infringement, my offer of $17,500 felt very generous. For me, that is a lot of money, and it would have come directly from my own pocket.
Yo, you're in the court of the law. Don't give me this fucking for me thing. But when you enter the public space and you do shit that involves other people, and you want to go around swinging around and fucking wilding out, dude, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you have, who you are. Buddy, you're involved with other people, like...
To reach a settlement soon, this could stretch all the way to December of next year and cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars in lawyers' fees through the end of the trial. To be clear, I don't make anywhere near this kind of money. Like most Americans, I live paycheck to paycheck. Since this lawsuit was announced, it has resulted in a barrage of hate and harassment that has been incredibly mentally taxing. Every day across all of my social media, I am relentlessly reminded that my life could be ruined, that myself and my family could
she had to pawn off her vault of weed. Really?
Wind up living on the streets. That Ethan...
The thing, if I were getting sued by a malicious actor, whatever made up excuse that malicious actor would use against me, she would believe it 100% and she would broadcast it to her audience. Fuck.
Is going to foreclose on my home. All realities that feel very real to me right now, and all being used by hateful onlookers to push me into killing myself. The thought of dealing with the constant
Whoa!
From what I've seen of Ethan, I think he's not a great person. You're okay though, Lonerbox. You actually made me more knowledgeable. Just way too much coverage of Ethan Hassan and all those other losers. Listen, there's never too much Ethan Hassan Destiny coverage. There's never. It had been getting stale lately, but you know, there's some when you come back into it, it's a bit refreshing.
The thought of dealing with the constant doxing, threats to my life, and harassment for another year is extremely dark. This treatment wears on a person, and it has left me.
When she says outrageous things that are not true about others, when she reaches for the moon, when saying the most outlandish shit, this doesn't cross her mind. This doesn't cross.
Bro, Ethan is 100% suing maliciously. Sure, he's technically right. Okay, that's all I need to read of your sentence. If you're suing when you've got a legitimate right to, like, you actually have a legal right and you've done things properly, that's what I mean by malicious. Malicious would be like if you were suing someone just to intimidate them or to waste their time or to, because you know that you've got enough money for lawyers' fees that can basically exhaust them into submission or whatever the fuck else. Like, that's what I mean by malicious. Ethan is doing it for petty reasons. That's 100% true. He's doing this because these three get to become like the fucking voodoo dolls of all the hundreds of thousands of people who have harassed him and Hila. But that's not whether or not the actual lawsuit is malicious. Like, they literally fucking gave it to him on a plate. Yeah.
Her concern that this will happen to others. Why the fuck would anybody cares when this happens to her? I hate to do this, guys. Oh, you do this, then this should happen to you. I think this is awful. It should never happen to anybody. She turns a blind eye when she causes this. It's, oh no, whatever, who cares? Like, it's gonna feel weird for the public when you try to act like, oh no, I'm the victim here. Like, buddy, this is like the ping pong theory.
I've changed my GoFundMe goal to better reflect the cost of this sort of litigation. Again, these funds are...
Yo, these new things of the internet, maybe it's just only like these Assam orbiters. When people take fights on the internet and when they lose, they ask for GoFundMes. This shit's gotta stop. Yo, GoFundMe needs to put their foot on the ground and say, guys, we don't do this bullshit GoFundMe for fucking lawsuits that you get yourself into, and just cancel it. Just outright ban it from being an option to do. Yo, don't go picking fights against Titans or whatever. And you go, oh guys, fund me lawsuit, bruv. What is that shit? Here's why I said Titans. I chose my words carefully. There are so many users on the internet, so many people to do beef with, or so many people to fuck with. There's one person on the entire internet that on the case of copyright shit on the internet with reactionary content, you wouldn't go after. You wouldn't fuck with. It's Ethan, and she finds the one person that knows this shit, and literally fucking case law this shit, and she fucked with him, dude. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
It's like the manosphere, a lot of the men in this space really hate me because ever since I've had a platform, I've spoken out against their misogynistic...
Let's not forget the lore. Let's not forget the lore. Her stream has been one of the first iterations of rage bait in online live media. Her whole stream was self-depreciating bait for people to insult her to make money. She was the OG insult me while donating to make money. Let's not... Don't forget this. It was a deliberate way. She made millions of dollars, literally doing this insult me skit or whatever, and then to turn.
Kaceytron has made millions of dollars. Was she really a big deal back? I don't think that's true at all, is it? I mean, he was around back that I wasn't. I don't think that's true.
You're around and say, oh,
millions of dollars.
Incel men, guys. Don't lump the fucking creator guys, whatever, with the incels that you farmed for years. It is not the same thing. You don't get to do that. When is she gonna understand this?
Maybe over like 10 years, she might have made what, 100K a year? Nah, she was the OG e-girl. Did she ever have even more than 1K viewers? If you got 1K viewers, depending on how you use your time, I suppose it's depending on how generous your fan base is and how often your VODs are watched, but if you got 1K viewers, you could maybe make 100K a year. That wouldn't be impossible. If you streamed a lot, if you had a generous audience. But, fuck knows, man. Whatever, I don't believe that. Sounds a bit exaggerated.
I cannot afford to fail them. I simply want this nightmare to be over so that I can go back to providing my family.
He's got the fucking WoW tavern music.
With my full support.
Nice.
Ethan?
Don't ever believe any of this bullshit. She is the nastiest fucking person ever. She's so nasty, so...
A generous audience like us. You guys are not generous enough. What are you talking about? The fuck?
Obnoxious. She has no problem bringing up my dead mother, weaponizing her audience against people, spreading lies against people. Nah, you get what you fucking deserve. You do. And if he wins the case, you have to pay for not only all of your legal fees, but you
In a sense, this is really, he's really offering the philosophy of armed resistance here, you know? It's like when all forms of legal and rational negotiation fail, when all forms of nonviolent action fail, then the only avenue that people will inevitably take for justice is violent resistance against the oppressor. You know? If there was anything that could be done online, if there's any repercussion at all for the amount of flagrant dishonesty and fucking bullshit that comes from these people, then maybe this wouldn't have happened, but fuck. Doesn't mean it's good, just like, whoa, this is the world we is that what he's trying to pose to us?
have to pay for his as well. You're going to be fucked for the rest of your life
Is Mandela and Hamas. He's both. Okay, fine. And probably the Leahy as well.
if you lose this. And it's all because of your ego. It's because of your ego. It's because you could never admit you were wrong. You could never engage with anybody in good faith. And now your entire family is suffering because of your ego, your fucking hubris, your, inability to accept anything that you're doing is wrong. And you've ruined your life. And everybody's watching.
Since this lawsuit was announced, it has resulted in a
She death made millions. She was an OG pity farmer and rage baiter. Are you sure? Someone give me stats. I want raw, hard numbers. I want male numbers, please. Male data. Uh-oh. Ethan Klein, Instagram story, I think, right? This is from September 15th. It's so funny seeing all of these foot fungi feigning concern over my recreational drug use. I spend less than a fraction of what privileged crybaby Starkiller does on DoorDash orders. All the existing H3 fans are just showing how incredibly hypocritical they are. I want to take the time to also say that I'm praying for that Olivia girl. I hope that during this mental health break, she can take the time to reflect on how she is devoid of morals and maybe get some. Whoa, Olivia, what the fuck? Man, Olivia really did just want to talk about fucking celeb culture. She just wanted to do dossiers on internet celebrity culture and drama. She got dragged into this shit. Fuck me. Kaceytron's settlement is off the table. Good luck. Jesus Christ, man. He's so Israeli. Anyway. Where is... Oh. Twitch... Wait, I don't know what's the website for Twitch stats. I can't remember. Twitch stats, Kaceytron. Streamer... Is it Twitch Tracker? Is that... Oh, is it Sully Gnome is the one that you want to look at, isn't it? Oh, really? She's still... Wait. Is Twitch Tracker okay? Is that legit? Was she the Ukrainian? No, Galia's the Ukrainian. So, okay, this is obviously broad sweeping, but from November 2016 to 2025, she had an average of 500 viewers, but average viewers 900, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. When did it go down to 500? Oh yeah, no, it's going down here. It's the green. Oh. So, oh wait, what's this? In 2021, she had an average, what? That's one day or 1 week. What is 12,000? What the fuck was she doing to get 12,000 viewers? What was she doing? 3,400, okay. So she was eating quite well for 2017, 2016. Something happened in 2018 where she was going down. Then she came back up. What an interesting trajectory. Yeah, these are, oh, yeah, there's a little 4,000 there. A little fucking 8,000. It's this. 2022, 1,000. Okay, then it's coming down to what it is today, I suppose. Okay. Huh. And more recently, it's been a lot of hovering around the 500 area. 500, 600, 300, 400. Okay. Yeah, she's been around for a while. Millions? I don't know.
a barrage of hate and harassment
Gordon Ramsay.
that has been incredibly mentally taxing.
What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit.
What a piece of shit.
Do you really think that, like,
Wow.
you regularly, completely lie about people all of the time? Do you really think that they never get harassed by you? You regularly harass and lie about people constantly. But now that it's happening to you, you're the victim. Oh, you're being harassed because of the lawsuit. You're doing this all the time. Such an egotistical woe is me attitude. Consequences.
Hate Brigade, you know, like Asmongold, XQC, all of them are going to go.
Uh-oh. Asmongold would never lie about people. I feel like Asmongold, I don't think I've ever seen him being, maybe he has. I don't know if I've seen him being like malicious or dishonest about other streamers, but my God, if you're one of the illegal migrants, or probably not even illegal migrants that Trump has decided to point the fucking gun at, then damn, he'll fucking say anything about you. If Trump targets you, this guy will believe all of it. But damn.
Hello. Hi. You were right. Oh, man. That's too bad. Of course I'm going to talk about this. I love seeing this. This is the best thing that's happened to me today. Was she the one that said you killed your mom? Yeah. Shouldn't have said it. Shouldn't have said it. Like, and I don't, like, I know it's obviously like a horrible, like, personal thing to say, like a bad thing to say, but like, it doesn't personally hurt my feelings. It really doesn't. But I see somebody do that, and I know what they're trying to do to me. And trying to do it is bad enough to me, just by itself. You shouldn't have tried to do it. You get what you deserve. Whoa. I think that she probably really didn't like the fact that she declined in popularity, and it made her hate her audience and the community.
Did you see Asman calling for a reporter to be deported? Which one? I think I've seen Asman literally fucking giggling with glee at multiple people getting deported. Some of them getting deported to countries where they will absolutely be fucking tortured or have every meaningful aspect of their human rights stripped away. Like, yeah, Asmongold's fucking horrible. Like, he's a proper, like, MAGA foot soldier fucking lunatic, but it is weird how he doesn't, I don't think I've seen him do that to other streamers. It's just like, when it comes to the political disinformation, it's like, it's very compartmental. I don't know. I guess that's the worst thing, isn't it? Like, knowing that a lot of these fucking mad fascist fucks, like, some of them can be interpersonally, like, quite friendly and normal seeming, but then they just go and, like, they see Trump with his little chart for the tariffs, they're like, oh well, I guess if they're that high, then we can give them back. It makes perfect sense to me. Fucking giggling about some dude getting deported to some African country he's never been to. Like, fucking hell, dude. It was a Fox reporter who asked Mamdani a weird question. Yeah, he's fucking gross, man. God.
Maybe it's weed. I don't know if it's weed or not. I'm a girl and I hate her, so not just men. Oh, most people hate her. She hates herself.
You know.
It's going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse. And I'm going to be there.
Is it grifter or is he true believer? Oh, he absolutely seems like he's a true believer. What are you talking about? Yeah. Have you seen him watching this? Yeah, he just literally just uncritically believes either the party line from MAGA or Twitter feed. His Twitter feed is absolutely wrecked. Like, when he talks about how he thinks the left is the Democrats are the ones who have the monopoly over stochastic violence in America. If you look at his Twitter feed and the stuff he looks at in his stream, it makes sense that he thinks that. Like, because he's completely broken mind rotted by algorithms and MAGA.
The whole way.
You have to assume some people believe this stuff,
right? For the last
6
6 years talking shit about me. Now it's time. I never forgive and I never forget.
Dude.
Man.
Rough, man. Hard times. Whatever the algo tells them. Very astute. That's exactly the truth of it. He's like an elephant. A very emaciated, crusty elephant. Where is... He scrolled how much she tweeted about him and it was in the hundreds. What about Ethan or himself? The algo led me to Lonerbox. How? What? That never happens. Research arc on the enshittification of the internet. Oh yeah, I've totally heard that. I've heard of that meme. Probably doesn't help that I'm kind of part of it, but who knows. Subscribe, you fucking assholes. I mean, sorry.